Part 3. The Great Escape. I had finally decided enough was enough. Every shadow in the bushes, every unexpected knock at the door, every glimpse of him at work, it had to stop. I couldn't live like this anymore, constantly looking over my shoulder. I needed distance. I needed freedom. I spent the morning packing my entire life into a U-Haul myself. Stacking boxes like a game of Jenga, my hands trembling as I worked. Clothes, dishes, books all crammed tight. Every item I loaded felt like reclaiming a piece of my independence. My friend agreed to drive the U-Haul while I followed in my SUV, a silent guardian ready to help me escape this nightmare. By the time I slid the last box into place, my apartment looked smaller than it ever had. I locked every door twice, checked the windows, and finally exhaled. The air smelled like cardboard and dust, but it also smelled like a new beginning. About an hour down the road, singing Whitney Houston at the top of my lungs to calm my nerves, I heard it, a voice behind me. It was him, Marcus. Somehow he had climbed into the back of my SUV without me noticing. My heart slammed. I swerved left, then right, nearly losing control. Adrenaline screamed at me to stop, but I had a plan, and I wasn't going to let panic ruin it. Eventually, I pulled over, hands gripping the wheel so hard I could feel my knuckles whiten. He got out, brushing off dust from his clothes, grinning like he'd won something I hadn't agreed to play for. His presence was infuriating. What if we try again? Just you and me? I stayed calm, keeping my voice steady. I'm moving to the next city over. You're welcome to come with me if you want a fresh start. His smile widened, clearly thinking he'd persuaded me. I let him believe that. The drive continued, 2 hours of tense silence punctuated by the occasional honk of passing trucks and my own deep breaths. Whitney's voice poured through the speakers, reminding me I was alive, free, and still in control. Soon we were low on gas in the middle of nowhere. I pulled into a tiny, empty gas station and stepped out, pretending to pump the gas while my eyes never left him. Go inside and pay, I said casually, as if I trusted him to do the right thing. He walked toward the door, unaware of the trap. I slipped back into the SUV, started the engine, and drove off. I didn't look back. Not once. My friend in the U-Haul followed, and together we made a beeline for my new place in another state. The miles blurred, the tension slowly lifting with each passing highway sign. By the time we pulled into my new neighborhood, the sun was dipping low, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. For the first time in years, I felt safe. He was somewhere behind me, stranded without a phone, no way to get home, completely disconnected from my life. Whitney's voice blasted through the speakers, windows down, and I sang along at the top of my lungs, laughing like I hadn't laughed in years. I let the freedom wash over me, the smell of new air, the hum of the tires on fresh pavement, the absence of fear. Marcus didn't follow me here. He didn't have access. He couldn't manipulate me anymore. I had escaped. I had reclaimed my life. Sitting in my new apartment that night, I thought about how patient he must be, waiting somewhere, thinking he still had power. But I knew better. I had finally set the rules. I was free, and nothing, not him, not fear, not the past, could touch me anymore. That's how I finally got rid of Marcus.